Well, hello. So today we're going to be doing the second half of the post-game gauntlet in this first Future Card Buddyfight 3DS game. Yeah, last time we did the first several, however many characters, I don't remember, it was a lot, it was like 4 hours worth, and then I showed off a few different decks as well. We're gonna be playing Kazane first. Have we? I don't remember playing her in the main story. I'm pretty sure we did not. Oh, we might have. I'm just gonna use Dragon Wizards, just because I'm not sure. But yeah, so we haven't seen much of it.
Open the flag. Magic World.
Kazane's playing Dungeon World. Oh, I totally forgot to mention. Did I really forget to mention? Because we played Kuguru and we played against Kuguru and Suzuha last stream, but I totally forgot. Most of the female characters get this specific background music, and it's the best one in the game, I think. Like I have this background track on my phone to listen to because it's good. But yeah, Kazane gets this too. But yeah, she's playing Dungeon World. Dungeon World, it's a little weird in that it didn't get that many cards, like relatively, but it was still one of the better decks, I guess, in Season 1, just because some of the cards were so high quality, like her buddy. This is Bladewing Phoenix. It just costs a gauge, but it's a 5/2 double attacker, so it's like you just put this down and do 4 damage. It's pretty good, or clear 2 things, you know, very good regardless. Yeah, she's playing a more dungeon enemy, because in Dungeon World in Season 1 there's adventurers and there's dungeon enemies. She's playing the more dungeon enemy heavy deck, but it's still a mix, because that's just kind of the best way to run it, as a mix. Oh, I probably didn't need to keep that this week. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna cast Nice One. Pay 1 to draw 2. Nice, nice. I'm gonna Buddy Call. Dragon Wizard, Kinus Axia to the center.
Buddy Call.
I'm gonna deal 1 damage. I'm also thinking about, maybe I should. I'm gonna call Dragon Wizard Burning Wand to the left. Activating Burning Wand's ability. Rest it to deal 1 damage. This is a hard once per turn. Yeah, it's a named ability with hard once per turn. And then I'll go to attacks. Is she going to... Yeah, here it is. So she's casting Pillar of Fire. This is an incredibly strong counterspell that Dungeon World has. It's pay 1 gauge. You can only cast this if you have no monster in your own center. Destroy 1 monster on the field, so it can even be your own if you wanted. With 6k or less defense. So this kills like most things. It's a very, very, very strong card. And it's used like... It was used as long as I played Dungeon World, or as long as I played Buddyfight. It's like this deck card was in Dungeon World decks. They did get some like... They got like Hidden Crossbow, which killed 6 or 3k or less defense, but also didn't require your open center and didn't require a gauge. So it's like that was played more, but this was still like good. The question is, do I counter this with Magical Goodbye? I think the answer is no. Okay, this is why I wanted to get the extra damage in. Oh no. Okay, she's equipping Brave Equipment Glory Seeker. This is a 5/3 item that costs a card from your hand. You have to discard a card to equip it. and when your life would become 0, you send this card to the drop zone and reveal the top, or mill the top card of your deck. And if it is a spell, then you heal 3. So your life becomes 3. Okay, here's Blade Wing Phoenix. Ugh. This is gonna be quite a bit of damage. Gummy Slime. Oh no. Okay, that's annoying. Gummy Slime is a size 1 dungeon enemy. While it's on the field, the opponent's monsters cannot move or be returned to the hand. Oh, she's playing in her center. That's good for me. This is Cobalt. Like, there's multiple Cobalts. This is the tiny one, the size 0. It's just vanilla. I'm gonna take 8. Holy moly. At least she's only at 1 card in hand, so I should be able to clean up. I'm just gonna take it all. I'm not happy about it, but I'm gonna take it. I have Solomon Shield, but it's much better spent on a 3 crit attack, which she definitely will have. Ouchies. Okay, well, I definitely need to keep my counter spells. I'm gonna cast Nice One. Okay. I kind of don't want to give her Gauge, but at the same time, I need to wipe her board. Well, I can wipe her board by just playing 2 Axia. Like, that's also possible. Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna cast Key of Solomon first of all. I'm gonna call Dragon Wizard Kinu's Axia to the center. Nice. I'm getting a lot of wizards out of the Gauge. Deal 1 damage to the opponent. It's 3 so far. This is all my Axias. Kind of funny. Okay. Okay, Axia attack. Blade Wing Phoenix. I could have bounced Blade Wing Phoenix to save myself 4 damage, because Gummy Slime just prevents the opponent's monsters from moving or being bounced. But it's like, I would much rather kill the Blade Wing Phoenix so she just can't play it again. Because like it's kind of, unless I draw an Epic Fail, which Epic Fail is really good against this, by the way. Unless I draw an Epic Fail, like I'm gonna have to take that 4 at some point. Okay, this is... Oh, this is Kiwa. I don't remember the English name because no one played this card. But his name is Kiwa, and what does this do? I actually have to read it. When this link attacks with another adventurer, you can send the soul. You can send 1 soul from your opponent's monster to the drop zone. Okay. She had another Blade Wing Phoenix. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to bounce that one, I think. Yeah, if I negate 1, I still die, so I have to bounce Blade Wing Phoenix. I cast. Magical goodbye. And I still have to use my Solomon Shield. I have to use both my counter spells. Okay. This is why Dungeon World was like one of the better decks. It can just put out a ton of damage out of nowhere. Like she had 9 damage on board. She did 8 damage last turn. Oh, kind of saved. Slightly saved. moderately saved. That being said, I might have to play Tempest Wing. Okay, I drew. This is not bad. The fact that it's this guy and he costs life is kind of bad. So my options are, I play Jace. This is Magic Swords or Magic Warrior or Magic Soldier of the Black Sword or something. I don't know. I don't know the full English name. His name is Jace Aldous. He costs a life, so I'm gonna be down to 2. And I have an epic fail for the Bladewing Phoenix, but if she gets another 2 crit on the board, then I'll just die. So the other option is I play Tempest Wing, and then she has to link attack. But then okay, I guess Jace is just better to play then. I don't like that he costs a life, but like it's kind of necessary to play this guy. He's still good. Jace attack Kiwa. And then my Drago Wizards will link attack the fighter. I just have to hope she doesn't draw 2 crit. That ends my turn. Hey Fake Life. Good to see you. It's she didn't draw lethal, so it's going okay so far. This is our first game today. Yeah, our first buddy fight today. If she drew a monster with 2 crit, I would have died, but instead, I'm gonna live. And living is good. So I cast Epic Fail to put her Bladewing Phoenix in her gauge, and Bladewing Phoenix has double attack, so that's definitely what we want to get rid of. Okay. Just 1 in hand. I don't like that. If it could have been another size 2, it could be a counter spell. It could be another item. I just know it's not a 1 or 0. She doesn't play impacts. Ooh, I'm gonna activate Burning Wand to deal 1. The question is, well, if she has Pillar of Fire, I die regardless, so I should probably play as if she doesn't have Pillar of Fire, in which case I'm gonna call to the center. Drago Wizard, Tempest Wing. He's a size 3, so my 2 size 1s have to leave. But Tempest Wing is 4 damage on his own, so hopefully I just win. Oh, she doesn't have Pillar of Fire, great. That being said, I haven't won yet. Her item, Brave Equipment Glory Seeker, has a resurrection effect if she mills a spell off the top. But it breaks the item in any case. Okay, it was a monster, so she died. Oh, that was close. And yeah, she's playing like a mid-season Dungeon World deck. Although, do they even get any support at the end of the season? I think they don't. Oh, actually they... Do they? No, I don't think they really do. Yeah, like she's playing a full Dungeon World deck. Yeah, hers is one of the scarier decks in the game. Yeah, because turn 1 she did 8 damage to us, and then turn 2 she had like 9 damage on board, and I had to like use 2 counter spells to not die. Very scary, for sure. Oh, Roga's next. But yeah, Fake Life, I heard you gotta play some more Mahjong. How was that? Roga... Well, we played Roga multiple times, even his best deck with our Dragon Wizard, so we'll try a Darkness Dragon World deck. We'll just use Black Dragons.
Luminize! エースの力がお前を砕く。ダークルミナイズ、エースデフィート。
It was a lot of fun. Pretty big group for the club, 4 tables. Oh, nice. Yeah, that is a lot.
Open the flag. Darkness Dragon World. Danger World. 俺のターンだ。チャージ&ドロー。
Yeah, I'm glad you finally found a place to play in-person Mahjong. Okay, so he's buddy calling Armor Knight Cerberus Ace. It's cost 1 gauge. It doesn't do anything right now, but if he's at 5 life or less, he can put it in the soul of his item to increase the item's crit by 2. Even more fun playing in person than you thought you would. Ah, well, that's great. Playing in person is like a totally different experience. Okay, so I have some counter spells. I'm probably just going to take this 3. Normally in Buddyfight, you want to stop anything that's 3 crit or higher, but Roga's deck, he can easily do 3 or more, so it's like taking 1-3 is probably just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. So I'm saving my cards to stop the bigger swings. Ooh, that's a good card. The problem with this hand, though, is I don't have enough gauge. I think I'll charge a Midnight Shadow. Oh, yikes. This is not great. This is pretty controversial, but I think I'm gonna pass. I can play 1 card and it would cost me 3 gauge, but it will turn literally my entire hand off. So I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna play it. Okay, here's another 3 crit guy. Okay, I'll take this. He played Armor Knight Gargoyle. It's a vanilla size 1, that's 3 crit. I'm gonna cast Black Dragon Shield on this one. So this reduces the damage I take to 0, and I heal 1 instead, but my center has to be open for me to play it. It's like kind of fine, I guess. It's not the best card I could have drawn. Black Return. The name of this, or no, it's Black Revenger. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna actually spend some gauge. I'm gonna cast Abyss Infinite. Since I'm at 6 or less life, I can pay 1 gauge to draw 2 cards. Okay, I drew a shield, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna kind of slow roll this, I think. I call to the center. Death Dragon, Death Gaze Dragon. Okay, good. Now I might want to greet this a little bit. I'll go down another life, but it'll heal 1. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Question mark, maybe. I'm gonna cast Black Revenger. I need to be at 5 life or less to play this card. you pay 1 gauge and you add a size 1 and a size 2 from your drop zone to your hand. This card wasn't really played very much. It's like a 1 of in this deck. Okay, I'm gonna play Black Dragon Spine Chiller to the left. Conveniently, our guys have enough power to kill his guys, so Spine Chiller is gonna attack Gargoyle. It has Spectral Strike 2. So we'll deal 2 when it destroys an opponent's monster by attacking. Same thing with Death Dragon, Death Gaze Dragon, so he'll take another 2. Very good, very good. I had kind of a rough start, but like we should be pretty good from this point. Since I was able to pick up the Death Wizard Dragon, I should be okay on gauge. Okay, he's equipping. This is Swirling Darkness. That's right. The name of the item is Swirling. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is Armor Knight Carly. Oh no! They didn't translate. They just translated as Kari, I think. Oh, when this enters the field, he can take an ace monster from his hand, or an ace card from his hand, and put it into the soul's item. How's he gonna do it? Yeah, he put a copy of Armor Knight Cerberus Ace into his Swirling Darkness's soul, so it increases the crit of the item by 2. Oh, another Kari, okay, okay. Oh my gosh, he made it 7 crit. He's insane. This guy's insane. Good thing I have a Black Dragon Shield, otherwise I'd be super dead. Super insane. Well, actually I wouldn't be super dead. No, I would be dead. Okay, I'm gonna cast Devil's Stigma. I'm going to destroy my monster that would be destroyed anyway. I get 2 gauge and 1 life. I cast Black Dragon Shield. Reduce the damage to 0 and heal 1, so I don't, die. Okay, I'm going to take this 2. And then I cast. When I take damage, I can cast this spell, Guillotine Cutter. This destroys a spell or item on the field, so I think I'm going to choose his Swirling Darkness. Being able to destroy items at counter speed was like an insane thing. Oh wait. Can I can maybe have game? Okay, I have game. Nice. But yeah, I was saying, being able to destroy items at counter speed was like an insane thing in Season 1. Unfortunately, Guillotine Cutter had the restriction of like you had to have taken damage. Like you can only activate it in response to taking damage. But like, Magic World technically had blasting caps. I think that was the name of the card. But it cost like 4 gauge, so it's like unplayable. But then Cotton World had Art of Item Blasting, which cost 2 gauge, or just destroy an item on the field, which was like... It wasn't used very commonly in Season 1, but then when Season 2 rolled around and there were like some busted items, it became a reason to play Cotton World, but Cotton World still wasn't good. Legend World got a similar thing that was better. Anyway, I'm gonna Buddy Call. Black Dragon Coldblade to the right, and then I'll call Black Dragon Tyrannus to the center. And it's time to hopefully win. Okay. Black Dragon Spine Chiller will attack 1 party. That's 2 damage from Spectral Strike. Black Dragon Coldblade will attack the other Kari. That's 1 damage from Focus Ray. Tyrannus attack the fighter. Okay, this is kind of funny because I totally thought that we opened with like 2 Dark Energy and Black Dragon Mabel Taker, which is like a huge size 3 guy, which I could just dump in the center and protect with Dark Energy. But we just didn't have the gauge to support it because Mabel Taker takes 3 to play, and then Dark Energy costs 1. Guillotine Cutter costs 1. It's like we didn't have a way to support that plan until like a turn in, but then by that point we drew good size 1s and 2s that just dealt with his field. So my plan from the start was just to use Mabel Taker, but we didn't need to at all. And now I'm gonna cast in my final phase. So this is our trial deck impact Death Requiem. And people really underrated the trial deck impacts back in the day. Like, of course they weren't going to be as good as the best impacts, but nothing was as good as Gargantua Punisher. Yeah, that is a pay 2 gauge if the opponent's at 3 or less life, and they have no monsters on their field, deal 3. It's a nice little finisher in a deck like this. Oh my gosh. The flashbacks. Okay, so this card that he just gave us actually is a Dungeon World card called Continue. And it was a totally busted card in Dungeon World because it was a spell that you pay 1 gauge to cast it, and then you get to call a size 2 or lower adventurer and size 2 or lower dungeon enemy from your drop zone by paying their call costs. So you effectively just got like if your opponent just tries to kill your monsters, you just get to bring them back with this card. It's super good. This is one of the reasons why Dungeon World was one of the stronger decks. People considered it like one of the tier 1 decks, even at the end of season 1. The other being a deck we haven't seen yet. A million Rapier Dragon. Oh man, 1000 Rapier Dragon got some weird support. Oh, it's Gao. Okay, so we've already played against Gao's best deck with Drago Wizards, right? Well, actually, I don't think we have. No, I don't think we have. So let's just let's do it then. If we're on Gao already, then we're a lot closer to the end than I thought. I know there's like still at least a few after him, but you know.
Open the flag! Magic World! Dragon World! Ore no turn da na! Charge and draw! Kore!
That's right, he's still playing Systemic Dagger Dragon. Oh, Gao.
Fighter ni attack da!
We'll take. But yeah, this is Gao's end of season deck, which I don't believe we played against. This is a little concerning because I don't have anything that gets over Systemic Dagger by itself. Queen to draw 2. Oh, okay, a gun works, kind of. Except, oh no, I drew Kiev Solomon first one. Well. I'll cast this to get 2 gauge. I'll pay those 2 gauge and equip. Gunrod Stradivarius. Kind of want to use the gun itself to shoot Gao, or to, I guess, attack. Systemic Dagger. Is he gonna use? If he has Drago Energy, that would be annoying, but I can't reasonably play around it. I'm gonna call Magician of Glass, Will Glass Art to the right, and Magician of Glass, Will Glass Art to the left. Gunrod Stradivarius allows me to rest it to deal 1 damage and increase the power of one of my monsters by 3,000. But I'm just gonna use it like an actual attacking item and attack with it. Okay, he had Wrath of Dragon. I can use Magical Goodbye to send it away, so my Glass Arts can get through. I kind of want to, honestly. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll trade 1 for 1. That's like fine enough. Okay, Magician of Glass, Will Glass Art, attack the fighter. Okay. When Magician of Glass, Will Glass Art deals damage, I can pay 1 gauge to draw a card. Oh, this hand is not looking great. But I'm greedy, so I'm gonna keep drawing cards. This is where Magic Arm Burning Fist would have been better. Okay, I mean, it's not the worst. I should live. Oh, okay, I'll definitely live now. If he's playing Systemic Drag or Dragon to the center, like, how bad is his hand? Boomerang? Okay, sure. So he played Boomerang Dragon. This is a size 0, which at the end of its battle, you have to return this card to your hand, which is a good thing, but you know. We'll take it. It's insane. How's his hand this bad? Like, he must have like multiple shields and then maybe some impacts. An impact or something. Like, he doesn't have an item, he doesn't have a size 2, he doesn't even have another size 1 or 0. He just doesn't have other monsters or items, is what this is telling me. Oh, perfect. Oh, well, I don't need him right now, so... I'm gonna cast Key of Solomon First Volume. Gunner, drop zone 3. Okay, I'm gonna Buddy Call Dragon Wizard Kinos Axia to the center. And then Axia's ability deals 1 damage to either player. I choose my opponent. And then I will call another Dragon Wizard Kinos Axia. Man, it defaults to dealing damage to yourself, which is so stupid. Like, you have to move the cursor onto your opponent. I'm going to activate Gunrod Stradivarius. We'll give the power to the Axia on the right, giving 1 damage to the opponent. Okay, Axia attack. Systemic Dagger went through. Okay, Dragon Wizard Kinos Axia attack the fighter. Okay, he had Blue Dragon Shield. Expected. Like, I'm expecting him to have at least 2, potentially 3 shields. Okay. Magician of Glass, Will Glass Art attack the fighter. Okay, and Green Dragon Shield, so he gets to heal this time. All expected. Okay, I'll end my turn. So I know he has Boomerang Dragon plus 2 non-monster 2 item cards, or 2 non-monster 2 non-item cards. Okay, there's a Boomerang. There's another Boomerang. Oh, Dragonic Grimoire. Oh, but that's one of the spells he could have had. Okay, so I could cast Magical Goodbye. Oh, first I should explain. This is a spell card that you can only cast at 5 life or less. You discard your entire hand and then draw 3. So I could cast Magical Goodbye and send one of his monsters to his hand, and then it would get discarded. But that would leave me at risk of dying, because I need this Magical Goodbye to keep my life high, so I'm not going to do that. He can have his silly boomerang dragon. Oh, he had a
Omae no
barrier.
tsukara o kaste kure! Body call!
Okay, that's a little scary. So that's a Drum Bunker Dragon, his buddy. I might just die.
Toby!
I might just die. Okay, so he's equipping Dragon Blade Drum Sword. This costs 1 life. And then if you don't have a drum card on your field, or drum monster on your field, it costs another life. When a monster on your field would return to your deck or hand, this card's crit increases by 1 once per turn. So when the Boomerang Dragons bounce, he'll get an extra crit. So this will be 3, this will be 3, and then he has exact game without an impact. So I do have to stop one of his attacks. Unfortunately, Drum has Soul Guard and comes in with a Soul, which is like busted. So I can't even stop the Drum. Like, I have Magical Goodbye to bounce, but it'll just stay on the field. So I have to bounce one of his Boomerang Dragons, or I'll die.
Monster ni attack!
What? Huh? What? Boomerang Dragon's enough to deal with... Huh? What? Huh? Does he just have the Gargantua Punisher?
Monster ni attack!
Wait, he's killing my monsters? So he doesn't have game? By all means, you can kill my monsters.
能力発動
Sure.
能力発動
Okay. Huh? Why is he ending his battle?
ファイターに
Oh no,
アタ
no,
ック
I thought it was ending his battle phase. I'm like, what? No, I have to take this. I just can't stop it.
モンスターにアタック
Did he not see the game shot?
能力発動
That's strange. If he has it, he has it.
ターン終
Okay,
了
he didn't draw
ターンドロー
drum sword impact, thankfully, so I didn't die. That being said, I'm not in a great position. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5. I mean, I have a game shot myself. He had 1 card in his hand that could be anything. It could literally be another monster, it could be another item, it could be a spell. It can't be an impact because I would have died, but anything else it could be. So how do I play this? I think I charged Genjiro Saki.
チャージ&ドロー
Aww. That's the worst. Okay, I'm gonna call. In this case, I kind of have to go for game. I'm gonna call
コール
Dragon Wizard Tempest Wing to the center. I'm gonna activate
能力発動
Stradivarius to give power to Tempest Wing and deal 1 to Gal. I'm also gonna activate
能力発
Tempest
動
Wing, targeting Drum. I'm gonna discard Mary Sue to attempt to send his Drum to his cage, but he's gonna Soul Guard and keep it on the board. This is just so that I can use Magical Goodbye on it if necessary. Tempest Wing attack the
フ
fighter?
ァイターにアタック
Oh, he didn't have anything. So we just won. Okay.
能力
I mean,
発
this is
動
the most likely scenario because his deck doesn't play as many shields, his end of season deck, because he has a
ファイターにアタック
he's a card that has move that lets it move to the center, and so he doesn't need shields, and that's why he's running like Dragon Barrier and Wrath of Dragon and stuff
こいつで勝利だ
to protect the monsters in the center.
ありがとうございました
Okay, well that was close. Very close.
Os! ありがとうございました。強いな。
Who's next? Tasuku makes sense. This'll be fun.
ファイトしようか。
So this is actually one of the optional fights, and it is one that I did show off at the end of the story. It's like literally the last optional fight before the end of the story. This is playing Tasuku with his like real deck. And we beat him with Drago Wizards because he just couldn't do the thing he wanted. Now we're gonna beat him with Black Dragons.
ルミナイズ集え竜の軍団ドラゴニックフォースルミナイズ
This is a pretty bad hand.
オープンザフラッグダークネスドラゴンワールドドラゴンワールド
It's actually not bad against
僕の
him.
ターンチャージ&ドロー
Not as bad.
キャスト
Okay, so he's gonna start off with Dragonic Charge. It just puts the top 2 cards of his deck into his cage, so same as Key of Solomon first volume.
コール
Here's Jackknife Berserker. This is the
ジャック
vanilla
ナイフ
Jackknife
グローアップコール
that he uses to evolve. This is Jackknife Saber.
コール
Jackknife Saber has move, which is why it's weird that he put a monster in his center.
ファイターにアタック
This is Bronze Shield Dragon. It's just a vanilla 6k defense guy. The Jackknife. This is just Soul Guard move. Yeah, it's okay. We'll take 3. Yeah, so if you remember from last time, the point of his deck is to get 3 cards into the soul of his Jackknife Dragon so that he can use it as a cost to equip Jackknife Gold Ritter. I have too many monsters, but I also don't really need this impact. I'll just charge a monster.
チャージ&ドロー
Mabel Taker's not great in this matchup. It's not bad by any means, but it's not great. I'm going to start by equipping Evil Death Scythe.
装備
And then I'm going to call... Yeah. Black Dragon El Hurricane to the left. And he has a 6k defense guy and a 5k defense guy, and we can't kill both. So I'm going to link attack Jackknife Saber with both cards.
連携攻撃能力発動
So we'll rip that soul out, and Evil Death Side has Spectre
能
Strike
力
1,
発動
and Black Dragon El Hurricane has Spectre Strike 2.
能力発動
Okay, he needs to be at 5 life or less to equip Gold Ritter, but even if he equips it, I'm like not particularly
ター
worried.
ン終了僕のターンドローチャージ&ドローキャスト
This deck surprisingly has a lot of tools to deal with Gold Ritter, which not all decks do. He's casting Jackknife Gift. This is a very strong spell in the Jackknife archetype. He's using the... It has 2 effects. One when you have a Gold Ritter and one when you don't, and he doesn't have it on the field right now, so... put a Jackknife monster from your drop zone into the soul of a Jackknife monster on your field. If you do, add 1 Jackknife Gold Ritter from your deck to your hand. Okay, so he put Berserker back in the Soul of Saber, and he's going to add a Jackknife Gold Ritter. The 10-5-10 item
能力発
that
動
gives the player defense, which is like unheard of at the time. This is 3. I'll take 3. Normally you'd want to stop the 3s, but like if he plays the Gold Ritter and starts swinging for 5, I'm gonna want to stop the 5 and not the 3. You know?
ターン終了俺のターンドロ
This literally does nothing
ーチャー
against
ジ
his deck.
ドロー
Jackknife Gold Ritter cannot be destroyed by card effects. This might be Mabel Taker time. It just might. I'm gonna call Black Dragon Mabel Taker to the center. Because I'm scared. And also, it'll be kind of tougher to deal with. Okay, got no size 1s. Like, this deck has like, I don't know, 12 size 1s, I think? I don't remember the exact composition. Okay, Mabel Taker attack Jackknife Saber. We'll do a little Spectral Strike one. And Black Dragon Mabel Taker has double attack, so we're going to attack again. And we're going to do a little Spectral Strike one. And then I end my turn. I really gotta save this Midnight Shadow for the Gold Ritter. Okay, so he's using Jackknife Dragon's ability. First he Buddy called it, and then he's using its ability to pay 2 gauge, and then call a Jackknife monster from his deck on top of this card, meaning this card goes into that card's soul. In practice, you could use it to call another copy of the same card just to add an extra soul for 2 gauge. In this case, he called Jackknife Burn Energy, which adds 2 gauge. Link attack, I cannot stop that. That's okay. This is within expectations. I was mainly just trying to pay out a bunch of gauge so I can get a size 1, which I just got. Now, I think I charge Bloody Moon. Ooh, Abyss Symphony. That's a good card. I'm gonna draw 2. I'd like a Devil Sigma, please. Well, can't always get what you want. Spine Chiller's not bad. Not bad at all. However, I kinda want to heal 1, so I'm gonna Buddy Call to the right. Black Dragon Cold Blade. And then I'm gonna call to the left. Bloody Moon Dragon. Now, Cold Blade and Evil Death Scythe will do a link attack. Jackknife Burn Energy. We'll do a little Spectral Strike 1 and Spectral Strike 1. And then Bloody Moon will attack Burn Energy. And we'll do another Spectral Strike 1. And I'll end my turn. Okay, cast Dragonic Heal, which just heals in 2. It's kind of relevant in the Gold Ritter deck. As weird as that is. Okay, here's another Jackknife Dragon. Yeah. He called another Burn Energy to get more gauge. Sure. Okay. Did he pay the Gold Ritter out, or is it still in his hand? No, it's still in his hand. Probably. Well, it could be in the gauge, but... yeah, I'm gonna take the 2, because it's just 2. That's fine. Cold Blade's not bad. I could have a game shot. I mean, I do have a game shot. Ooh, that's a good card. But if I want to keep it active, I have to give up my game shot, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to cast Black Revenger. I'm going to add back El Hurricane, and that's it. I didn't have a size 1 to add back. I'm gonna call El Hurricane to the left. And I'm gonna call Black Dragon Spine Chiller over Cold Blade. Alright. Everyone do a link attack on Bronze Shield Dragon. This is so rude. Alright, Evil Death Scythe has Spectral Strike 1. Black Dragon El Hurricane has Spectral Strike 2. And Black Dragon Spine Chiller has Spectral Strike 2. So, you know, we just killed him easy. Yeah, even if he equipped Gold Ritter, this deck has a pretty good way of dealing with it, because we not only have Midnight Shadows and Black Dragon Shield sitting AP attacks, we can also play a monster in our own center and use Devil Sigma or Death Grip, because Death Grip can hit your own monsters. To kill our monsters so we don't take the 5 penetrate from the Gold Ritter, we also have monsters with just high power, so it's easy to link attack for 10k. Like, I just do that with 2 cards, where a lot of decks might need 3 cards. There was actually a very good fight in the anime between Tasuku playing Gold Ritter and the Black Dragon player from the anime, who's not in this game. And it's like, oh, such a good buddy fight. Season 1 was great. But yeah, the AI definitely cannot play Gold Ritter to its full potential, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, a great spell, Deus Ex Machina. This is a funny card. This is another great spell that you can play if you have 6 or more wizards in your drop zone. They don't even have to be different names if I remember correctly. This is pay to gauge, destroy all cards on the field. So this was a sideboard card. I sided this in Wizards in Season 1. It was like good for decks that had like a lot of setup, like Katana World. You just like blow up their board and then they can't do anything. It's pretty funny. Oh, is this the last guy? I think this is the last guy. Wow, we did this a lot quicker than I thought. I remember last time I did this, it took like hours. Okay. This is Amigo Takata. Takata? I guess the way to pronounce Takata. He's like one of the representatives, or like he's like kind of a representative slash mascot for Buddyfight, at least at the beginning. I don't know. Well, now obviously Buddyfight's discontinued, but he I think his full title was like traveling salaryman buddy. Yeah, traveling salaryman buddy fighter Amigo Takata, and that he got his own card. It's his buddy. Yeah, we're gonna see it. Like for sure, we're gonna see it because it's just his buddy in this game. He makes a lot of weird Mexican references, like saying tacos or tortilla or whatever.
Open the frog! Magic World! Dungeon World だよ! Amigo no turn だよ! Charge and Dolo Castle!
Okay, so before anything, he's playing Dungeon World. This is his card. This is yeah, the traveling salaryman buddy fighter Amigo Takata. We'll zoom in on that. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is from a set that's not in this game. So they just took this one card out of that set and put it in the game. It's definitely a character, yes. So This is from the Golden Buddy Pack, which came out at the very end of Season 1 and is not in this game. So, that set, I guess that set did provide Dungeon World support, now that I'm thinking about it, but, like, it was an okay-ish set. I think the best card from that set was, All-Knowing Valkyrie Awadal, which was a Legend World card, which wasn't super great at the time, but like it definitely became like a staple of Legend World in Season 2. But yeah, this guy is a size 3, it costs 3 gauge. Okay, he has an ability, and it's a named ability. It's Ariga Tortilla. When this card attacks, you draw a card. And this other ability is also a named ability, but it doesn't translate. Like, the joke doesn't translate at all. But it has the word tacos in it. Okay, so during your opponent's turn, if you would take 2 or more damage, if you say the name of this ability, reduce the damage by 1. Okay, I totally forgot. He played Dangerous Views, which is a spell card where you check the top 2 cards of your deck, you show one of them to your opponent, and he's showing us Oracle of Tubal. This is a Dragonic Grimrar for Dungeon World, but he's showing us this card, and then those 2 cards get shuffled, and we pick one. If it's the card that he showed us, then they both get added to his hand, but if it's the other card, or if it's not that card, I should say, because they might both be the same card and they just go to his hand, but if it's not the card that he showed us, then they both go to his gauge. Okay, so they both go to his hand, unfortunate. But in this case, maybe starving him of gauge is probably better. Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna draw from the on attack effect. This doesn't have double attack or penetrate or anything, so like it's not super threatening. It just like generates advantage and stuff. I could cast Chillax to reduce the damage. But I don't really need to. Oh, I'll just take a 3, it's fine. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna cast Nice Wall. Pay 1 gauge, draw 2 cards. Oh, very good. I'm gonna cast Key of Solomon first volume. Adding 2 gauge. I'm gonna I'm gonna equip Gunrod Stradivarius. Take 2 gauge. It's 2 wizards so far. In that case, maybe I should chase Albus. Just thinking where I want to put. I guess I'll put Rhodey on the left. And Jace Aldous in the center. I'm gonna activate Stradivarius, adding 3k to, I don't know, it doesn't matter. With no gauge, there's literally nothing he can do. Both of the, and there's only 2, so yes, both of the Dungeon World counterspells cost gauge, which is like part of their limitation in set 1, or Season 1. it kind of balanced out the fact that both of those counter spells were insanely good. We already saw Pillar of Fire, which is pay gauge, destroy a 6k or less defense monster on the field, as long as you don't have a monster in your center. And the other one is Divine Protection of Shalsana. We didn't see it yet. It's pay gauge, negate an attack, any attack, regardless, like there's just no conditions on it, and then you heal one. So very, very good. So like with so little gauge, even if he has 8 cards in hand, I don't know how much he'll be able to do. Okay. Okay. This is mission card defeat monsters. Dungeon World had like a few of these, or I guess they had what's the right word for this? This is like a type of card, I guess, in Dungeon World, mission cards. And they're set spells that stay on the field, and then you're like trying to accomplish the mission, and then when you do, you get some sort of payoff. In this case, it's whenever your adventurer attacks and destroys an opponent's monster, you put the top card of your deck into this card's soul face down, and after 2 cards get placed into this card's soul, you get to add all of them to your hand, and then this mission card goes to the drop zone. So it's like a draw spell, a delayed draw spell. It was still very good. Definitely played in every deck back then. Okay, so he's playing Dancing Magician Tetsuya. So this guy is really small. It's a size 1, 2, 1, 2, but when it performs a link attack with another adventurer, you can choose one of the cards in the link attack, and it doesn't even have to be an adventurer, because like you can link attack with 2 other cards and one of them is an adventurer, and then you can give any of them double attack until end of turn. So it's a very, very strong card. This is Craftsman Baku. When this link attacks with another adventurer, put the top part of your deck into your gauge. I kind of don't want that. Kind of don't want that to happen. So in his attack fates, before he attacks, because I don't want him to get either of the effects, I'm going to cast Magical Goodbye on Baku. I'm going to kill Tetsuya. Kind of wish, I was going to say, I kind of wish I had more damage output, but there it is. Oh, nice. I'm going to cast Nice One. Draw 2. Okay. I'm gonna call Magician of Glass, Glass Art to the right. He still has no gauge, so he still can't do anything. I'm gonna activate Gunrod Stradivarius. Doesn't matter where this goes. Jace, attack Tetsuya. Now do a link attack, because it doesn't matter. Using Magician of Glass, Glass Art's ability. I'll pay 1. And we'll draw 2, or draw 1. Oh, this is good. So now I have my 6 wizards for Great Spell My Grandfather Clock. If I need to, like, spam it out and play it. Okay, there's Baku again. I mean, expected. Oh, that's it? Sure. He's attacking Magician of Glass, Glass Art. I care, but not enough to stop this, because now he has a gauge, and I kind of want to save this Magical Goodbye for something more threatening. He gets 1 card into the soul of mission card defeat monsters. So if he is able to kill one more of my monsters by battle, he can draw those cards out of the soul. Okay, that's good. I'm actually gonna charge Andy.
チャージ&ドロ
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna call Medicinal Blast. Will Blast
Call.
to the right. I'm gonna activate Gunrod Stradivarius. Again, it doesn't really matter what this
能
does.
力発動
Dungeon World doesn't have a +3/+3 counterattack spell for either of its archetypes. Okay. Jace attack Baku.
モンスターにアタック
Now that he has a gauge. Oh my goodness. Okay. He like, it's such a good joke, and I feel like there's a way I could translate it into English and keep the meaning. So like he combined the words for like he combined the word like yabai, which is like dangerous or whatever in Japanese, like kind of slang. Well, he said like yabanero, like you know, like the weird Mexican jokes. I don't know. He Amigo's a weird guy. Anyway, he has Pillar of Fire to destroy, I guess, Dimensional Class Pillar. Sorry, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, he's dead. Okay, well that's good. He's just down a gauge again, so like I'm cool with that. Okay, Rhodey, attack the fighter.
ファイターにアタック
Oh man. I'll end my turn.
ターン終了
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, he's definitely not one of the strongest players in this game. Oh, I should also make a note that the voice actor for this character in this game is not the real person, Amigo Takata. Like, he's a person in real life, but then he has this character in the games and the anime who's voiced by like an actual voice actor and not himself. Dude, in the anime, he plays Magic World. He plays Dandy Guy Citri. Does the real life person make the same jokes? No, not really. Like, I guess the answer is yes, but not anywhere near as frequently. Oh, okay, I should mention these cards. Okay, so first, he casts mission card, Form a Party. That's the English name. When another mission card, not mission card, but another card with mission in its name, enters the field, you heal one and then search your deck for any adventurer card. Add it to your hand and then shuffle your deck, and then send mission card Form a Party to the drop zone. And so now, and this was like a 4-0, because you just play a Form a Party and you play another Form a Party, and the first one goes off. Like, it's just really good. Yeah, but this was a 4-0. And now he's playing mission card Rest at Nazaro Hot Springs. This is another mission card that costs a gauge. Oh, there we go. When your adventurer is destroyed by an attack, add up to 2 adventurers from your drop zone to your hand and then send its card to the drop zone. So it's going to trigger Form a Party. What's he going to grab? He has 0 gauge, so I'm like not threatened at all. He's getting Amigo Takata. Dungeon World doesn't have any gauge increasing cards that you can use during the main phase. They're all like on link attack, gain gauge, or whatever. So like I'm not really... Wait, is that right? I don't think there's any gauge increase in Season 1. Pretty sure there's not. So he searched the size 3 he couldn't play and then he passed. He's not dead on board, but he is dead. Like, he's just dead. It's over. Okay, can we flex at all? I don't think we have. Actually, we do have the means to flex. We have the means to flex. I'm gonna activate Jace Albus's ability. I'm gonna pay 1 gauge. Is this the right one? I hope so. Okay, it was. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just need to get these 2 guys in the drop zone. I'm gonna call Magic Secretary Genjiro Saki on top of Jace. And I'm gonna call Magic Secretary Genjiro Saki on top of Rhodey. And do the size limit, the other Genjiro Saki goes to the drop zone. But now I have 6 wizards in my drop zone for a great spell, my Grandfather Clock. So I think I'm gonna cast that. It costs 1 because Genjiro Saki reduces the cast cost of my Magic World spells by 1. I'm gonna... No, we'll just do a weak attack. He's got no gauge, he can't stop me. He's got enough. Okay. I end my turn. It's my turn. We'll charge and draw. Yeah, I clocked him to get an extra turn if it wasn't clear. I'm gonna call Jace Albus again to the center. I cast Kosher. Getting a gauge and a draw. And then we'll just use Gunnar Stradivarius to deal some damage to him, and he'll die. Easy. Jalapeno! He just said jalapeno. Oh my goodness. I think he's the guy at the end of the gauntlet. If I'm not mistaken.
Ariga tortilla!
Ariga tortilla to you too.
Maji respecto.
Interesting. Oh no. There's another character. I forgot about this. Okay, this is the guy at the end of the gauntlet. If I'm not mistaken, you can only fight this character at the end of the gauntlet. Like, not even in the free fight. Let me double check that. Because there's like a fight space where you can just do free fights against any character. Oh no, he's here. Never mind. Okay. Oh, I guess it's the other character then in the other game. Yeah, so we fought everyone. And now we're gonna fight Aichi Sendo. Let me go over here. There we go.
Buddyfight しようか.
Okay, so if this guy looks out of place, that's because he's not from this game. He's from he's from Cardfight Vanguard. And I guess they just had the assets for him. Like, this is just the character portrait they use in the second Cardfight Vanguard 3DS game, which I streamed earlier, by the way. Like, I don't know, last year sometime? Last year, 2 years ago? I don't remember. But yes, so I guess they just had the assets for him, and they just needed to record the voice lines for, like, him asking us for a buddy fight, and then also the buddy fight terms. So yeah, we're gonna fight Aichi Sendo. What deck does he play? I think he just plays Gao's deck. I'm gonna use Black Dragons, because why not? Yeah. He says the same thing he says in Vanguard, which is stand up my avatar, and then he says Luminize afterwards. But yeah, he's playing Gao's end of season deck, which is the deck we played against like a few fights ago. So I'm using Black Dragons this time.
Open the flag. ダークネスドラゴンワールドドラゴンワールド僕のターンですチャージ&ドロー
Man, they could have given him something
バ
cool.
ディコール
It would have made more sense for them to give him Shosetsu's deck because he plays like paladins in Vanguard. So they gave him like the legendary Western hero thing, then it would have made more sense. But he's calling Drumbucker Dragon to the center, or Buddy calling Drumbucker Dragon to the center. That's
ファ
fine.
イターにアタック
That's 3. 3's kind of a lot. I'm gonna cast Black Dragon Shield.
これでキャスト
Man, this hand is not good. Well, I have shields, which I'm happy about, but the monsters are not super happy.
俺のターンだなドロー
Okay, that's actually good against his deck, especially. Oh, I feel like I have to charge Mabel Taker
チャー
here.
ジ&ドロー
Oh, that's not great. Okay, I'm gonna call Black Dragon Tyrannus to the center, and then Black Dragon Tyrannus to the left.
コー
I
ル
literally only run 2 of this, and I drew both, and these are the size ones that don't have Spectral Strike. But on the bright side, they at least have 5k power, so I can kill Drum. And I'm gonna attack Drum in a specific order. I'm gonna attack with the left Tyrannus first.
モンスターにアタック
This is a way if he wants to use Dragon
Oh,
Energy
that's
or some other protection card, he's more likely to use it on the center attack, because he would prefer to counterattack my center monster than my side monster. And if he does do
モ
that,
ン
I
スターにアタッ
can
ク
respond with Death Grip. But it looks like he did knock down, so that's fine. I just have to use 2 cards to take care of his 1 card. Totally fair.
ターン終了僕のターンですドローチャージ&ドロー装備
Okay, so he equipped Sun Fist, Sunshine Impact. It costs a gauge. It has an effect that doesn't do anything. I played another drum, which is
Got it.
annoying. And then Thousand Rapier, that's a vanilla.
コール
Boomerang Dragon. Okay, this is the thing I kind of want to kill with Death Grip, because this thing is like very difficult to interact with otherwise. And Death Grip doesn't trade too well against his other cards anyway. So I'm probably going to Death Grip his Boomerang Dragon. In the attack phase, though. I cast
これでキャスト
Death Grip. Destroying Boomerang Dragon. Because Boomerang Dragon goes back to his hand after every attack, so it's like, kind of just want to deal with it.
ファイターにアタック
I'll take that. I'm gonna take this 3 in case I draw an Abyss Symphony. I want to be able to play it. Because that would help a lot right now.
俺のターンドロー
Okay, that also helps a lot. I'm gonna charge
Charge
Black
Yando,
Revenger. That doesn't help as much. I'm gonna equip Evil Death Side.
装備
Okay, Evil Death Side attacks Thousand Rapier
モン
Dragon.
スターにアタック能力発動
We'll deal 1. I'm gonna use Black Dragon Tyrannus to attack
モンスタ
Drumbucker
ーにアタッ
Dragon.
ク
Wish, like, if I drew some Spectral Strike guys like Cold Blade, we'd be a lot better off. But it's okay. At least I can hit Drum with
ターン
Tyrannus.
終了僕のターンですドローチャージ&ドローコール
Systemic Dagger, okay.
ファイターにアタック
We'll take a 2.
ファイターにアタ
We'll
ック
take another 2.
ファイターにアタック
I cast Black Dragon Shield.
まだまだキャストターンエンドです俺のターンドロー
Okay, good. Finally.
チャージ&ドロー
Oh, perfect. I cast a Fifth Symphony, drawing 2.
キャスト
Since I'm at 6 life or less. Oh, well, Death Grip's really good, at least. I mean, I'm gonna play Bloody Moon, but I guess to the center, I need to preserve my life total. Okay, Bloody Moon Dragon attack Drum Bunker Dragon. And if he kills it with a counter spell, then at least my Evil Death Scythe can attack. Okay, so this was kind of according to Keikaku. So Drum Bunker Dragon's gonna counter attack because he played Dragon Energy, increase Drum's power and defense by 3k each, and then gave a counter attack so he gets to kill my Bloody Moon. But then Tyrannus can just attack Drum because the Dragon Energy only lasts for the one battle. Get Dragon Barrier this time. Annoying, but I can still deal. The fact that he's out of cards is really good. I guess I should explain. Dragon Barrier, you choose one of your size 2 or higher monsters on the field, and the next time it would be destroyed, it stays on the field. Okay. I'll kill Systemic Dagger with Evil Death Scythe. Okay, I have enough counter spells to guarantee that I don't die. Next turn, anyway. Okay. The question is if I want to use both of my counter spells and just not go down to 1. Because I could use one or the other. I should probably Death Grip this. I'm gonna the chance he gets another 3 crit attacker is like not that high. And being at 1 means I just have to stop every single attack at that point. Oh, well, okay. Well, that helps. Ooh, Naval Digger also helps. Okay, I'm gonna Buddy Call to the center. Black Dragon Cold Blade. If he has a Dragon Shield, I want him to use it, so I'm gonna Link Attack. Okay, it was not a shield. It's likely a size 2 then. Size 2 or Wrath of Dragon, Dragon Energy. Boomerang? Oh no. Okay. Well, I have to take this 2 now. Ouchie. Okay. I have game if he has no shield, which is possible. I call Bloody Moon Dragon to the right. Tyrannus attack. Bloody Moon Dragon attack. Oh, he's got nothing? He's got nothing? Like, the remaining card in his hand is not a monster. It could be an item, it could be an impact, it could be a draw spell, it could be a monster protection spell. He just drew 0 shields. Okay. Works for me, I guess. Oh, this is what is the English name of this card? Spinning Crossknives Right Hand. This is like one of the Mirror Force cards in Katana World, where if they attack the monster on your right side with a monster, you pay 1 gauge, destroy all of their monsters. There's also one for the left side. Anyway, we beat Aichi at Buddyfight. That being said, Asmodai. Huh? Oh, Asmodai is like the weakest fighter. I think he's just using a trial deck. I'm not gonna bother with him. Yeah, I think he just restarted then. Okay, yeah, so even if we're done here, there's actually 2 more characters, or rather 2 more decks I want to play against that we didn't get to see in this story because they're the protagonist deck. They're the decks of the protagonists that we're using. So when we're playing as Makoto Tsukimiya, we play against Yuki Tendo, and he's just using like Gao's Dragon World decks, and then this weird Darkness Dragon World deck that's just not good, and then his own size 3 Dragon World deck. Makoto Tsukimiya, he uses Tetsuya's Magic World decks, and then he uses a different Darkness Dragon World deck. This is the one that was regarded as like the best deck at the end of season 1. So we're gonna play against that.
Luminize! 俺は必ず勝利をつかむ。ダークルミナイズ!
Yeah, just wanted to show off these decks at the very end here.
Open the flag! Magic World! Darkness Dragon World! 俺のターンだな。Charge and Draw!
So like, yeah, this is his like evil arc deck. He's playing Purgatory Knights with the buddy being Purgatory Knights leader Demios Sword Dragon. It's a size 2 that while it's on the field, you can sacrifice another Purgatory Knights monster you control, or you destroy another Purgatory Knights monster you control, and then stand this card. So it can get multiple attacks by sacrificing your other monsters. It just put a lot of damage out really quickly, and that made it one of the stronger decks in season 1. It also just had access to all the good cards from Darkness Dragon World. Well, not all, but like most of them, like Death Grip and stuff. He's right now equipping Purgatory Sword Fatal. It's cost a gauge. When a monster on your field is destroyed, increase the crit of this card by 1 once per turn. Oh, hey Bowser, it's good to see you too. Yeah, we're just playing some Buddyfight. We're at the end of this game pretty much. I'm just showing off like two more fights and then we're pretty much done. Okay, so he's equipping Fatal. That's fine. Gosh, what are the English names for these cards? Okay, this is a set spell, and the name is Crush That Body and Sustain Mine. I think that's the right English name. They all have really weird, like, poetic names or something. This is a set spell that whenever one of your Purgatory Knights monsters, when a card on your field would be destroyed by the effect of a Purgatory Knights monster, put the top card of your deck into your gauge. Is that right? Did I read that right? No. It's when your Purgatory Knights monster would be destroyed by a card effect, put the top card of your deck in your gauge. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure that was wrong. So I was like, yes, this is correct. Your Purgatory Knights monster dies by card effect, you get a gauge. It also has a revival effect. When your life would go to 0, mill the top card of your deck. If it's a spell, your life becomes 2. And you can only have one of this on the field. Okay, so that's all he's doing. I'll take 2. I can't really stop it. I have a pretty good opening though. Okay. I'm gonna charge Burning Wand, I think. Oh no, I do 2 items. I don't want 2 items. I just want 1 item. I'm gonna call Magic Secretary Genjiro Saki to the left, and I'm going to cast Nice One. Draw 2. Its cast cost is reduced by 1 to 0 because I have Genjiro Saki. Okay. I'm going to Buddy Call. Dragon Wizard keeps Axia to the center. There's another Axia there, okay. I'll deal 1 damage to the opponent. Okay, so I have both my items in here. This is Magic Arm Burning Fist, which allows me to attack even if I have a monster in the center. It's pretty alright. I also have Gunrod Stradivarius. Because he can just throw a bunch of damage at me out of nowhere, I kind of don't want to pay life, so I'm going to pay Gauge instead. I'm going to equip Gunrod Stradivarius, even though I kind of would like Burning Fist more. Activate Gunrod Stradivarius, resting it to increase Axia's power by 3k, I guess, and then deal 1 damage to the opponent. Yeah, Demios Dragon, his stat lines are super relevant. 6k power is very strong for attacking, and 3k defense means that like the smallest creatures can't get over it, but Magic Arm Burning Fist can, which is nice. I wonder if we'll see it come up, but it's kind of unlikely. But there is a card I mentioned like in a previous stream that I put in this deck for a specific reason, just because of its stat line. It's Drago Wizard Mitchuler. It's a 6/1/4 vanilla Drago Wizard. And the reason why I put Mitchuler in this deck is because of Purgatory Knights. It was like I'm playing vanillas, and like the 6k helps get over stuff, but the 4k defense and the fact that it had Drago Wizard in its name means that when paired with Epic Fail, it removes Demios Sword Dragon from the field and puts it in the Gauge, which the other player cannot stop. Purgatory Knights decks, I'm sure this guy doesn't like in this game, but in real life, people play Dark Energy in it to protect your Demios Sword from destruction effects, or just destruction period. But there's no way to interact with a card that sends your cards to the Gauge. But yeah, most of the Purgatory Knights monsters are small, so they're not going to be able to attack over Mitchuler, which means they're forced to attack with Demios and get Epic Failed. It's a very, very specific interaction, but it was important. You know, you played in tournaments enough, it would come up. Okay, this is a Manila Iron Gelb Dragon. Purgatory Knights Iron Gelb Dragon, okay? This Purgatory Knights Knuckle Buster Dragon? Knuckle Duster Dragon, okay. It's a size 0, you can only play it if you have another Purgatory Knights card. So you have to play the other monster first. Okay, and this is Purgatory Knights Sword Breaker Dragon. My item. Oh no. When this card deals damage to the opponent, if your own life is 6 or less, destroy 1 item on the opponent's field. Oh no. I literally can't stop it. Oh gosh. At least I have the other item. I was gonna be like, dang, I drew another item, that sucked, but like in this case it actually helps. Except he's using Sword Breaker to attack Genjiro Saki, so it's fine, I guess. Could have done this in any order, man. Sure. Take, because I can't stop it. Man, if he had like a good opening and I just had no counter spells, I would be like super dead. Okay. Tempest not good against this deck. I'm gonna start by playing Herb Magician Soichiro Tenjiku to the left, and he has the same effect as Genjiro Saki, so I'm gonna reduce the cast cost of magical herb of Nice One by 1 to 0. I drew 1 counter spell. That is an amount. Ugh. This is not great, but I can't do anything about it. I just can't. So I guess what I will do is wipe his monsters. Let's attack. I guess the question is, I'd probably leave Swordbreaker in the center, so that if he can't get rid of it, because like he could Demio Sword me, and like yeah, I can't do anything about that. But if he doesn't draw Demio Sword, then he can't attack with his item. So like that's kind of better for me. I guess I could have tried for a game shot, but that's like kind of risky. Okay, this Symphony's paying 1 gauge to draw 2. Okay, yes, Purgatory Knight's Crossbow Dragon. You need a Purgatory Knight's monster on your field to call this. This is because these size zeros are like super busted, so like this and Knuckle Duster, they just wanted to limit them to the Purgatory Knight's archetype, so you can't just throw them into everything, because a Crossbow Dragon, when it deals damage to the opponent, you can put the top part of your deck into your gauge. And that would be insane. Okay, he's probably gonna link attack my monster. Oh, he's not. I kind of want to keep the item, but I like don't need it. You know? I feel like I have to save this for more important things. Goodbye, Stradivarius. I'll take one. Like, I normally wouldn't want him to have gauge, but I'd rather that than... I'd rather stop more damage. Like a 3. Okay, can we get things going here? 3... Let's go 4, 5... I think we just go all in for a game shot. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm gonna cast Key of Solomon first volume. I'm gonna call the center of the world Mary Sue to the center. What's in here? I missed. That's cool. This is still gonna be 4. Can I sequence this to get... if I get Andy... I think I can. Get Andy. Okay, yeah. Well, oh, I can't. Oh, I can't search Andy. But oh no, then. Maybe I just get another Key of Solomon first volume and try and hit a wizard. Or I could search a great spell my Grandfather Clock. No, but then I still need another Key of Solomon first volume. How many are left in the deck? 2. Okay, we'll just try it then. I'm gonna cast Key of Solomon first volume. I'm gonna call another Mary Sue. Trying to hit a wizard out of here. Oh, I hit Rodeo. Okay, perfect. So that's enough. Okay, good. I'm gonna add another Key of Solomon first volume. Oh no, oh, okay, there it is. I was like, did I mill it? It's like, no, it's right there. Okay, I'm gonna cast Great Spell my Grandfather Clock. So I had 6 or more different wizards in my drop zone. I pay 2 gauge, send my drop zone back to my deck, and then I get an extra turn after this one, which I probably won't need. I'm gonna cast Key of Solomon first volume, get 2 more gauge. I'm gonna call
コール
Dragon Wizard Tempest Wing over Mary Sue. And I pay 1 life to equip Magic Arm Burning Fist. And activate Tempest Wing
能
ability.
力発動
I'm gonna send Swordbreaker to the gauge. I'm just trying to kill him through like everything. So, Tempest Wing attack the fighter.
ファイターにアタック
Potential counter spells are Midnight Shadow, Black Dragon Shield.
能力発動
There is also like a really bad like Purgatory Knight's burn counter spell. Like, I think it's called Purgatory Flames that reside within the body.
ファイターにアタック
He doesn't
こい
have
つで
it.
勝利だ
Okay, he still has the revive effect on Crush That Body and Sustain Mine.
能力発動
He hit Demio Sword Dragon. Nice. So he lost.
また負けたのか
Okay. I guess we didn't really get to see what his deck can do. But yeah. If he just drew Demio Sword Dragon at any time, given how badly we drew, he probably would have just killed us. Okay, and now there's one more deck we want to see. We want to see his deck after he, you know, stops being evil. So it's still Magic World. I guess we can play Magic World. We can also just play Darkness Dragon World. Like, either's fine. Oh, we'll just play Magic World. It's fine.
ルミナイズ準備はいいか本気で行くぜルミナイズオープンザフラッグマジックワールドマジックワールド俺のターンだな
He's playing like 72 pillars still. His buddy is Demon Doctor Boor. When it enters the field, you can put the top card of your deck into your gauge. But if you do, at the end of your opponent's next turn, you destroy this card. So he's like a chump blocker pretty much. You put him in the center, you get a free gauge, and then you let him die. It's still a very strong card to just get a gauge for free. And then there's like effects that let you bounce him, and then you can play him again and get more gauge. It was like, this was a very underrated card in Season 1. Anyway, I don't think I'll need
チャージ&ドロー
multiple Tempest Wing. I feel like the best play is just... Yeah, probably just Buddy Call Dragon Wizard Keen Sax to the center.
パーティーコール
Just a block out of the gauge, that's good, that's good.
能力発動
Deal 1 to the opponent. I could deal 1 additional damage with Burning Wand, so I guess I will. We'll use Dragon Wizard Burning Wand's ability,
能力発
pressing
動
it to deal 1 damage. And
ファイターに
Backfighter.
アタックこれで能力発動
Oh, okay. He's using Rider Eligos. This is a card that you can call to your center when you are being attacked, or when your opponent attacks, and then this card becomes the attack target. It costs 1 life to do this, and then when this card would be destroyed, you can pay a life to add it back to your hand.
能力発動
Will he though? He will, okay. So he paid 2 life to stop 2 damage and then show us that he had Elios. That's cool, thanks guy. Obviously it's not something you do in person unless you're just trying to flex, but yeah. It's a card that would protect your monsters or reduce larger attacks, like 3 or more crit attacks down to just 2. Or you could also just let it die. And just pay 1 life to effectively stop the attack. I guess the AI doesn't know how to use it properly.
ターン終了俺のターンドローチャージ&ドローキャスト
Here's a nice one. Oh no.
キャスト
That's right, he's playing those cards. Okay, Kiev Solomon first volume.
キャスト
He's playing Buddy Help. This is a generic card. It pay 3 gauge, draw 2. There is no once per turn restriction on this. It's just pay 3 gauge, draw 2. This is a real card that you can play in Magic
キャスト
World. Okay, this is Kiev Solomon's second volume. Since there's a Kiev, oh well, first of all, he gains 1 life, and then since there's a Kiev Solomon first volume in his drop zone, he draws a card.
キャスト
This is Solomon's Great Barrier. This is the set spell that costs 1 gauge. While it's on the field, all of his 72 pillars, size 2 monsters become size 1.
コール
Okay, here's the guy. This is Dandy Guy Citri. I mentioned him very briefly when talking about Amigo Takata, because this is Amigo Takata's buddy in anime. This guy's a really interesting card. It's a size 2, but it'll be size 1 on the field. When it enters the battlefield, you reveal the top card of your deck. If the revealed card is a spell card, you can cast it without paying the cast cost. If you do not, or if it's not a spell card, then it goes to the bottom of your deck. Let's see if what he can do with this. It's Kiev Solomon's second volume, so he's gonna get a free life and draw.
キャスト頼むぞバディコール
Okay, there's Boer. He can just get a gauge. That's cool.
能力発動
That's it. That's all you're gonna do. So in Magic World, there's a bunch of cards that bounce your creatures or your monsters back to your hand, so you can just keep reusing Citri and use it to get like free draw spells like he did. You can get free set spells with it. You can get burn spells with it. And then there's a card in Magic World called Check It Out, which bounces your entire field, and then you can call 1 monster from your hand to your center. It's more of like a protect your board and then also put a card into your center to protect you from attacks sort of thing. It costs 2 gauge, but if you have Solomon's Great Barrier and you're playing multiple Citris, because they'll get reduced to size 1, then you can like trigger multiple effects in the same turn, and it's just like you can get a lot of stuff off of this guy. The main idea is that you just get a bunch of gauge and then you use burn spells and impacts to kill your opponent. There's also Buddy Help, which like if you can just use this without paying the 3 gauge, then it's amazing because there's no once per turn requirement. Anyway, he's gonna attack me now.
モンスターにアタック
Okay, I can't stop that.
ファイターにアタック
Okay.
ターン終了俺のターンだなドロ
It's not great.
ーチャージ&ドロ
Okay, that helps a lot. I'm gonna equip Gunrod Stradivarius.
ー装備
What was the other gauge? Another clock. Oh my gosh, my first 2 gauges were clocks. This is why I play 3 clock, so that I always at least have a chance to get 1, even if like I lose 2 to the gauge early. It also makes it easy for me to charge a clock and not worry about being like there's only 1 left or something like that most of the time. But for my very first 2 gauge should both be clock. This is very unfortunate. I shouldn't need them to win, but you know, he has 6 cards in his hand still. I kind of want to do more damage, but at the same time, the gauge reduce is not going to do much here. I guess I'll call to the center. Magic Secretary Genjiro Saki, and I'm going to activate Gunrod Stradivarius. Give the power to Burning Wand. Deal 1. The Boer is going to die at the end of my turn, so I'm just going to leave it there. Burning Wand attack.
モンスターにアタック
Dandy Guy Citri? Let it die? Okay. He might just have... Well, no, if he had more, he'd just play them.
ファイターにアタックこれで能力発動
Okay. You're gonna reduce my 2 crit attack to 2. That's cool. A real Dandy Guy Citry deck only plays Citry as the monsters. You just play 4 of it, plus the buddy card, so 5. And then every other card in the deck is a spell, except for like your Diabolical Hardcores, which are your impacts. So like you're just always hitting off Citry. Okay, wait, what? Is this? Can you do this? Oh, okay, I guess. This is a very good spell in Magic World for 72 pillars specifically. It's called Devil Advantage. You pay 1 gauge, you choose 2 72 pillars cards with the same name from your drop zone, and add both of them to your hand. So you have to pick 2 cards that have the same name. Normally you're picking up 2 Citry, but it looks like he's picking up 2 Boor, because there's only 1 Citry in the drop zone. It's fine. Oh, he's playing Asmodai. Yeah, they didn't build this deck the best. Okay, so he's using Asmodai, sure. You can discard a card to destroy a monster on the field when Asmodai enters the field. Chuck the Boor to kill Gendry Osaki, that's fine. Played another Boor. Got another gauge, okay. By all means. Okay. I'll take 2, I don't care. It's like nothing. Okay, I'm gonna charge Solomon Shield because like, I'm not threatened by 1 crit attacks. I'm gonna call Mage Apprentice Rhodey to the center. And I'm gonna cast Kosher. Since I have 2 wizards, I get a gauge and draw a card. Tempest Wing, I mean, he's good, but not right now. I'm gonna activate Gunrod Stradivarius. We'll give the power to Burning Wand, I guess. I suppose I have a game shot, kind of, but he has Ellie Ghost still. I'll wait. The game shot would be use Burning Wand, deal 1, and then use Magical Goodbye on his Asmodai, and then swing for 4 with Tempest Wing, but then he would be able to reduce it, so it's like, what's the point? Okay, Burning Wand, attack the fighter. But I mean, we're probably gonna be done after this buddy fight. But it's definitely a good thing because I'm gonna be super busy this week and next week and even the week after. So this is gonna be my last stream for this month, and then I won't be able to stream until like mid-June. Okay, he's just calling Ellie Ghost normally. That's cool. Oh, nice. Nice one. I guess I'll charge Kia Solomon first volume. Okay, I just drew another one. That's cool. I'm gonna... No. I'm gonna cast Kia Solomon first volume. Pay out the gauge I got with Kosher. In general, I try and pay a gauge I don't know so that it gives me more info. How many wizards do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I guess we'll just go for King. Probably. I'm gonna activate Burning Wand. I'm gonna activate Magical Goodbye. Return Burning Wand to my hand. I'm gonna activate Key of Solomon first volume. I'm actually gonna activate another Magical Goodbye. I'm gonna call Dragon Wizard Tempest Wing to the center. Oh, I milled Mitchuler out of the gauge. That's cool. That means I'm gonna cast Great Spell, my grandfather clock. Send my drop zone back to my deck and get an extra turn. I'm gonna activate Dragon Wizard Tempest Wing. I'm gonna send Ellie Ghost to his gauge. Just, you know, get that guy out of here. This is why I use my magical goodbyes, so I can have wizards in my hand. I'm gonna activate Gunrod Stradivarius, giving the power to Tempest Wing and dealing 1. And we have like a ton of damage, so he should just be dead. Attack directly. Oh, he has oops. So he paid 2 gauge, bounce a non-impact card on the field. So it's monster item spell on the field. I end my turn, but it's my turn, so I just win still? I didn't realize he played oops. Okay, well that's fine. We still have game. I call Dragon Wizard Burning Wand to the left. Activate Burning Wand. Dealing 1. He can respond to this with Magical Goodbye, and then the damage doesn't go through, but then like I just replay it and attack with it. So. And then I activate Gunrod Stradivarius, giving power to Burning Wand and dealing 1 damage. Yeah, pretty much win through everything because I had so much damage and he was at like 2 life, and I had an extra turn. I still had 3 more damage there. Okay. Well, yeah, that was that. Yeah, unfortunately, the AI can't really show off the true potential of the more complicated decks. It's good for just like the Unga Bunga put cards down, turn them sideways decks, but like more combo-oriented decks like Jackknife Gold Ritter or like that Dandy Guy Citri deck, it just doesn't quite do the job. But that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, I guess that's it for this game. Yeah, we finished like about an hour earlier than I expected, but that's fine. It's like no big deal. Like I said, I will be super busy in the next few weeks, so unfortunately no streams for the rest of the month. So I will be back middle of June. Haven't decided what I'm going to play, but Mahjong is definitely a possibility. But yeah, I'll just have to see what happens. A lot of stuff still up in the air, but I know I will be busy for sure. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Hopefully I see you in the next one, whenever that ends up being and whatever I end up playing.